Good afternoon. I'm back out on Dartmoor today, and on a group camp this time. So there's a few of us. There should be. We've got Ash from Plymouth.
Hello.
Because you haven't got a channel anymore, have you?
Well,
you still got it. You're not doing it anymore. You're not doing YouTube anymore. Boo. Then we've got Scott. He's where's Scott?
On his way.
I thought he was behind us.
Scotty B.
Scotty B, which stands for Scotty Blowout, not Scotty G. Anyway, it's only a short trip. We're heading up to Great Mis Tor. We're going to do a camp together, and I've got my fuel raven again tonight. It is very foggy and very misty. I'll cut that bit. So yeah, the view's not going to be so good. Someone just asked us in the car park, where are you camping? We said up there on the Tor, which doesn't exist. Cannot see it. So yeah, we're going to have some good views tonight. Nice sunset, nice starry night lapse. None of that at all. So look forward to a boring video. Catch up with you in a bit. I am suddenly reminded of a scene from American Werewolf in London. Walking along beside a guy in an orange top across the moors, and we've just wandered off the path, and it's just all foggy and misty. Who knows? Stay off the moors, keep on the path, beware of the full moon. Not that we know if there's going to be a full moon tonight. How does that happen in American Werewolf? It's thick fog and mist everywhere, but there you can see a full moon.
I'm not sure. I'm not even sure I've seen that though.
What? What's wrong? You'll never go out camping again.
I am about 30 years younger.
It was one of the first horror films I ever saw that scared the living crap out of me. It was, and it's always stuck with me throughout. I've always said the only thing in my life that I'll ever be afraid of is werewolves. I'm not scared of anything for werewolves.
Oh, yeah.
And I put it down in that film. Even Jaws didn't bother me. I used to scuba dive.
Yeah, I'm scared of sharks.
Why? They're not real.
More real than werewolves.
You scared of flying?
No.
I'm not. It's crashing I'm scared of. Flying is fine. We're off the path again. Should we go down there? Don't follow me. We'll meander off the path.
Is that Scott up there, waving at us?
Is Scott up there? I think I can see him. He's got a beacon on. I think he's not put his wig on. It's the sun reflecting off his head. If anyone hasn't seen a video of mine featuring Scott, particularly where he's not wearing a hat, tell me if you think he's wearing a wig. Comment below, because we reckon it is. It's way too thick and bulky. It doesn't look real, does it?
I reckon he glues it on.
He glues it on. I reckon it's live. He puts it to bed at night. It sort of scuttles off across the bedroom floor.
To be fair, he's always wearing a woolly hat, so that must.
He's always wearing. Yeah. When it's at home, like hibernating in the winter, he hasn't got it on because it's asleep. So he keeps his woolly hat on. That or it's at home, keeping Tracy warm.
Share it.
There won't be the only toy that he's got at home, will it? Scott, the rubber girlfriend man. If you know, you know.
I don't say that.
We're past Little Mis Tor. You can see it there quite clearly. And we're probably about halfway up to Great Mis Tor now. The views are just stunning. You can see for a million metres. Some sheep over there, I think, or is it clouds? Right, well, I'll bring you back when we get up to Great Mis Tor. Great Misty Tor, as I'm now calling it. Right, we've made it to the top of Great Mis Tor. Had a little wander around, just trying to find a nice spot. This is a bit windy here, there's a breeze coming through, but it should be fine. I'm going to have my fuel raven up down here, giving a bit of protection to Giving a bit of protection to Ash's
Nature hike.
nature hike. I was going to say Hilleberg, but yeah, so just to try and help out with a little bit of the wind. But it's a nice big flat spot here, there's loads of space. So we're going to pitch up here. So I'll bring you back in a bit. I just remembered I was a bit delayed getting here because I was stuck behind this car. Obviously one of these animal lovers who insisted on driving around all the ponies and all the sheep on the road. Don't know what's wrong with them. Slowed me right down. Right, I am all set up. Usual junk and mess in the background there. I won't go through my food. It's the normal noodles. I've got my sobers and porridge for breakfast. So inside here I've got my, so far, my faithful Lighttour mat. They're actually starting to do these on Outdoor Gear Essentials website now as well, so you can order them from the UK. But so far this has been really good. Haven't tested it at any real sub-zero sort of temperatures yet, apart from when I originally did it and it got down low just to do a comparison against the Thermarest. But it's withstood the test of time. It's not gone down, it's not let me down, it's been comfy. So I'll test it out throughout the winter as well, even though I've got a nice Thermarest that I should use. And I've got my usual quilt Flames Creed and my flex tail pillow and my little old down jacket. So I think we're going to crack open a beer in a minute. Ash is over there in his cloud. Is it a up or a peak?
Up, I think.
Cloud up. Even he doesn't know what it is. It's a nature hike cloud thing. It's actually not a bad little tent really. It's pretty tight here in the wind, nice and taut. There's a bit of a breeze coming through. You can see it rippling on the tents. It's just coming through these two lots of rocks here, but yeah, it comes out a bit more navy on the screen. I don't know if that will show when it comes out on the video, but it's like a, what would you call that blue?
Petrol.
Petrol, yeah, probably a good description of it. Petrol blue. Yeah, it's alright.
Not bad.
I've tried laying in it. It is built for midgets, so Ash is fine. Us normal sized people can't fit in it.
6 foot, huh?
It's for Chinese people. 6 foot.
There's the longest tent.
It's my 18-foot tent. It's proper length, that is. Fits proper human beings in it. Not people from the 1920s who are considerably shorter back then. So any special gear with you tonight?
No, just the usuals really.
You got a nice chair there?
Yeah.
Courtesy of little old me.
Yeah. Sold it, didn't I? Sold the other one.
What chair did you have?
The Helinox. Sit on your ass on the floor.
The ground chair, the best chair in the world. I thought that was awesome, that chair, wasn't it?
It was a quality chair.
Yeah.
Just
He don't listen to me, does he? He never listens. So now he's borrowing my Adventure Ridge, which I've had for a few years now, and it's actually a really comfortable chair. It's more comfortable than the Helinox, and not that much heavier. But for £17, can't grumble. Is that Copperbergs?
Yeah, that.
Couple of Copperbergs.
Alcohol free.
Oh, you're joking me. Why'd you get those? I bought those by mistake once.
I'm on a detox. But see, I'm on a healthy, alcohol-free, pasty, pot noodle.
I bet you're one of those people who don't run over the ponies and sheep, aren't you, as well?
Oh yeah, that was me.
Vegans. So you got pot noodle. That's nice and healthy.
Pasty.
That's always good. Pasty, and alcohol-free Copperberg. What's the detox then if it involves pasty and pot noodles?
What? I'm having a night off.
But you're having alcohol-free Copperbergs.
Yeah, I'm
going to make you drink a Stella.
Nope.
You're going to drink a Stella. I'm going to force it down you, along with other things.
I've gone 8 weeks.
Without what? Sex?
Yeah, and alcohol. Yeah.
He gets lots of sex on his own down the gym. The reason why he goes to the gym. Right, so yeah, pasty, nice.
Yeah, nice.
Right, I'm going to crack open a Stella and just take in these views. Stunning. Can see for absolutely nowhere. So it's 13 degrees. It's basically
here, it's not.
It's basically warm, right? And Mr. Fjellraven over here with his Fjellraven trousers Fjellraven bin liner, which is was it about £9.99? Oh, £999. How much is that?
I think it was.
How much is it?
£100.
£100 for a bin liner. He's got his gloves. He's got a woolly hat on.
Yeah, but you're sat in a tent.
It's still cold. Wait, it's not cold.
Sleeping bag.
Only on my knees. Only on my knees. It's like a checkered blanket on your lap when you're old. You know when you sit in the car at the seaside with a checkered blanket on your knees and a sandwiches and a cup of tea. I have offered him to come and sit in my tent because there's plenty of space, but I think he thinks he's gonna. I might get carried away. He's wild camping, whereas I'm might as well be at home apparently in my tent because that's what you do, isn't it? You sit at home.
So much outrage and stuff.
You got fingerless gloves on, so you're like an old man sitting at the seaside. I am going to enjoy this. I'm going to sit here and watch the sea no matter what the weather. It's not the wrong weather, it's the wrong clothing. In my skirt. In my skirt.
Hey. £100 this was.
It must be good because it was £100. I think I got mine for £7 poncho.
Yeah, but you haven't got an Arctic fox.
It's exactly the same. No, I can stick an Arctic fox on it and make it look like a fragile raven. Bless him. You should have put your tent nearer. Move it over.
I can't really be bothered, it's all set up.
Just slide it, drag it. It's freestanding, isn't it? Go on, I can film it. It'll be fun.
Yeah, but that looks a bit hilly to me.
A bit hilly. That looks really hilly.
Right.
Are you going to do it? Are you going to do it? Do it!
No, I can't even.
Go on!
No.
Oh! Oh, that's a shame.
Where's me beer? Where's me non-alcoholic beer?
Non-alcoholic. What's wrong with a man?
I've not even brought coffee.
You haven't even brought coffee?
I've brought...
Are you not doing coffees
No,
either?
That'll go... My old man. I've brought Ovaltine.
You've got Ovaltine?
Just found
No alcohol, no coffee. You've got Ovaltine and fruit juice, basically. Jesus Christ. You may as well have got a cup of tea and sat at the seaside with your little skirt on.
£100 skirt.
Your £100 skirt.
It's keeping the wind off. I'm roasted now.
So's my tent. I'm roasting. I would come and sit over at your tent, but I don't want to. I haven't got a skirt to wear. Fun and games. No, it's just 6:20 now.
Scott's just texted, he's on his way.
Yeah, Scott's on his way. Not here, obviously. He's on his way to the pub. What he does is he goes dead quiet on the day of the camp, and then he'll text at like 9 o'clock and go, "Oh, I've just finished work, it's been a nightmare." Even though he doesn't work really, and he'll be out walking his dogs. There'll be pictures on Facebook later on of him walking his dogs on Dartmoor. But apparently he'll be out at work and couldn't make it. Oh, it was so stressful. What does he do?
I don't know.
Very little.
Yeah. Nothing. I don't
2 days a week. He doesn't work Tuesdays, does he?
Professional dog finder, isn't he?
He does find a lot of dogs, which is a bit worrying. I don't know what he does with them. I think he's some kind of dog trafficker. But yeah, so he's not coming, obviously. Again, Scott, you're crap if you watch this. Diabetic wild camper, pathetic wild camper. They should change it to pathetic. I don't wild camper.
Yeah. So he's broke our camping group up. Like he kicked Ross out.
Yeah, we used to camp with Ross. He kicked him out because they had a bit of a barney, didn't they?
Yeah.
Scott making him upset and kicked him out, and now he's not camping. It's just the two of us.
Yeah. And the kissing rocks.
Yeah, so Ash reckons this is, I think, where you go a bit mental when you're out on your own and start imagining things like a football with a face on it. that there's 2 rocks over there. I can't zoom into it on this thing. And he reckons it looks like 2 people laying down kissing. He's not right. He's imagining rocks now. Getting his rocks off. On rocks. Well, I'm going to get some food on in a minute because I'm getting hungry. He's had his pasty, which has made me very jealous because I really sort of fancied something just cold and quick and easy to eat. But I'm going to cook my I'm going to cook it. I'm going to boil some water and have my noodles. So I will see you in a bit. Right, it has got a bit chilly actually. It's still only 13 degrees. I'm adamant.
Minus 13.
I'm adamant it's not any colder than that. Not in here in my tent anyway, on my heated mat with my quilt. Maybe outside where Ash is standing in his bin bag.
Minus 13.
Minus 13. But yeah, it is a bit chilly and it's a bit blowy here, but I've had dinner. So we both had, Ash had his pot noodle and I've had my soba noodles. So I'm going to munch on some M&Ms in a minute. Well, Scott's on his way.
Still on his way.
Still on his way. I think he's walking from Plymouth to Dartmoor because he's got he's got legs like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Well, like his shoelaces anyway. What is that? Whisper Gold?
It's a Whisper Gold.
Ooh, look, I've got Whisper Gold. Cheers, eh? I'll give you an M&M later.
Ooh.
In return. Oh, Ash has got his headlight on. It's a good picture. Now look up in the sky. Look up.
Huh?
Look up in the sky.
God, made me choke on me Whisper.
Ash is just choking on his whisper now.
Oh God.
That's good air torch there. What is it?
That is a Phoenix.
Phoenix. Is that Phoenix?
No, it's Phoenix, isn't it?
I don't know.
Phoenix is with a P.
You just pronounce things weirdly to make them sound posh.
It's F-E-N-I-X.
What are your boots called? Low?
Flowers.
Lower. Not low. They're not low, but lower. Lower boots.
I didn't say lower.
Lower. You said lower. With his Fajal Raven trousers.
I don't say Fajal either.
Fajal. Fajal. Just talking crap now, just to pass the time. Well, I'm going to eat my Whisper Gold now, so I have my coffee. Right, so it's just about 10 o'clock now. We've just been sitting outside. Well, I haven't. I've been laying in the tent. And Ash has been sitting outside freezing his butt off in the wind. Just chewing the cud, having a chat, putting the world to rights. He's retired to the tent now because it's just getting a bit too chilly. There's no rain, but there's a real thick fog and mist, obviously, and everything's getting soaked. So was he, even in his big poncho. Probably going to head to bed in a minute. Nothing else happens, then as always, I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning. Fairly sporadic sleep last night. Kept waking up. The wind really picked up last night. It was battering both tents. It is 7 o'clock. Annoyingly, I set my alarm for 6:30 and I didn't press the save button, so it didn't go off. But Ash is up and packed and gone. He is not there. He did give me a call as he was leaving and just said he had to shoot off, so but yeah, you can't really see anything, so hopefully he's going to find his way back okay. I may just get a coffee on. I think probably won't bother with breakfast. I rarely do, but I'm a bit behind time now. I was hoping to get up a bit earlier than this, so yeah, there's a lot of condensation inside the tent. I've just dried it down. I brought my towel with me this time, but I've faced the tent incorrectly, which I knew I was going to, because I was using this as a bit of a barrier to block Ash's tent, and I should have had it facing that way, so the wind was coming through the vents each end, but I've got it side on, which is the worst thing you can do on a tunnel tent because it's hitting the side of it. But I know this tent will take a lot of wind, it will take a lot of battering, so it wasn't going to cause it a problem, but it just didn't help ventilation. Anyway, let's get a coffee on. I need that this morning. Although it is thick fog and mist, it's still quite beautiful up here. Oddly, it feels more cosy because normally you can see for miles, you're obviously very open and open to the elements, but weirdly now it's all sort of fog and mist. It's cosy. It's like it's just a small area. Weird. Just been packing up some of my stuff while the water's been boiling, so I'm going to have a coffee, chill out for a bit, and pack up my gear. Ash just messaged saying that in the darkness and the fog he was walking back the same route that we took out, and he virtually tripped over 3 tents that were down there. So there's some people, he said about 20 yards away. I'm sure they're not, I can see 20 yards, but pretty close. There's 3 other tents, so I might be wandering past them in a minute depending upon how early they get up. My dry patch. That is me all packed up, as always. Leave no trace. Big thanks to Ash for coming out on this camp with me. We had a good laugh, it was a good crack, didn't do much filming, so the video's probably not too long, but I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, as always, hit the thumbs up, and if you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you on the next one.